have with us Gauri Malik, the founder and director of Sirohi. Sirohi provides income opportunities to women from marginalized communities in India by recognizing their existing craft skills and providing them with tech-based design support to create home and lifestyle products. And in 2019, you started up again, under the same banner of Skill Samaritans, you launched Sirohi, which is, like I mentioned, a home and lifestyle products brand. So now, what did you do differently this time around to ensure success? And what is the difference between starting for the first time and starting up again, or pivoting for that matter?
Starting out again, I think being an entrepreneur just runs in my genes. I think I've gotten kicked out of every job that I've ever done, no matter how good or bad I was at it. And I think, I think it was a sign that you got to be an entrepreneur. And keeping jokes aside, I know that I'm very, very extremely passionate about making a difference. And I am very passionate. I won't say passionate, but sometimes people, I know what makes my blood boil. I'm generally an intuitive person, and I know that seeing that frustration of dependency of women, because I don't like it, that frustrates me, and I want to bring about a change. And I started with my inner circle. So I realized that if I can do what is helping me make a difference to my life every day, and if I could do that every day, then I would be a happier person, and that would help me as well. I think from a business point of view, right? So to me, a bunch of other factors of starting out again were that while I worked in 2012 with villages in Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, I kind of realized that during that time, there were all these amazing women, from these communities who had excellent craft skills. They could use, the whole charpai form of weaving to make beautiful, intricate beds. But the challenge was that they were making all of this for their communities, and they were still very traditional designs. Nobody nowadays uses charpais. It's a very defunct piece of furniture, except in villages, of course. And I said that if somebody had to take this weaving technique, create something which is more functional out of it, and be able to market it to an urban audience, I think you're going to be reviving a heritage craft, and you're going to be creating income opportunities for women who are genuinely not educated, and this is the only way to create employment for them, because nothing else is possible. So that's the time, and that thought, I think, is what helped me revive Skill Samaritan, is that creating income opportunities for women, and that was the original thought from when I was 6 years old, to women like my mother who have amazing skills, mostly in craft, and to provide them with design support using technology. How you and I are sitting together, a designer is able to, and of course everyone has access to smartphones, right? So giving access to somebody on the other end of the screen who might be from a low income background, has amazing craft skill, conduct a simple design training for her, a master artisan, to be able to create a product, which is well designed, more marketable, using her own skills, and that can be sold, on an online platform, because everything is now digital, and tech is booming. So just that's how we leverage technology, and that's how Sirohi was born. Because Sirohi is also the first village I started working at, so that is the namesake of the brand now. And and we say that we are a brand that has a story to tell, because every aspect of what we're doing has this background and story associated with it.
Wonderful. And when you started work on Sirohi, from a business model point of view, was there anything you did differently, and what were the factors that made you confident of success this time around?
I don't think I started with the point of being successful. I started with, I was very clear that I want to do this because two things: that I see potential of an amazing product being introduced to the market, because what I noticed at that point is that a lot of artisan made products were generally always pushed in this corner as, अच्छा ये तो NGO ने बनाया है, या तो ये तो बस किसी artisan ने बनाया है, ये तो expensive नहीं होना चाहिए, ये तो cheap quality का होगा. So that's how the mindset was. So there were just two things for me. One is like creating an excellent, beautiful product that was at par with urban global standards by artisans of India. And number two is making a difference to the lives of the women who had amazing skills. So that was my only 2 points of restarting what I did, is that I'm able to create a product that is able to sell money, that is able to sell and make money for the artisans, for myself. And so there's a business model to it. And the second is, and these women are working from their home, so there's impact created. So these were the only 2 things. And I think if I'm successful in doing both these, I am successful, right? Maybe from my point of view, but let's say an investor point of view is different. But
Right.
Obviously, we're able to meet those standards too, just because of where we are.